Today is day 6 of this cutting journey. So far, it's been good. Uh, my calorie intake was 1700 uh, for the whole every day, keeping protein around 130, 140 grams a day, and then remaining calories coming from carbs and fat. Now, as I mentioned before, that when I'm on calorie deficit and I know I am losing weight and body fat percentage, is when I start feeling tired because first the glycogen reserve gets burnt and then the fat, right? So when the glycogen burns, and it's completely depleted, you will start feeling a bit tired throughout the day. So far, it hasn't happened, and I'm thinking of reducing the calories more because I want to reach this particular zone where I start feeling tired throughout the day. Right now, this is my belief system where I believe that once you start feeling tired, you start burning fat, and this is what I've done in the past, and it has worked so far. So now, although I had decided that I won't change my diet for the first 10 days, but the first 5 days have been good and have been consistent, and I feel that I can take it up a notch. And uh, I've mentioned this before. I am a bit extreme, and I like quick results. So I am going to push myself from today to drop the calories at around 1400. For a lot of people, when they hear 1400, it's too low. But if you see, you have to you have to compare what your current metabolism is, right? So compare your basal metabolic rate and then the deficit from there. So for me, 1700 has been good, and I'm able to lift the same weights. In fact, today was HIT training, and I finished it in close to 45 minutes. Last time it was close to an hour, but today I finished it, I think, within 40, 45 minutes. So that means I'm still not tired and I have the energy and I could push myself. Now I'm going to push more. I'm going to bring the calories to 1400. I'm going to remove some of the carbs and some of the fat, keeping the protein intake the same. So let's see how that goes. Um, I'm hoping to get better results in the next 1 week. Uh, Although I haven't checked my weight, and it will be a really extremely bad idea to check the weight because it's only been 5 days. But I can see myself in the mirror. uh, the results are good. Like I can see that the body is getting toned. I'm still not putting those pictures right now because I don't want you to compare your progress versus my progress. Remember, this whole blogging and the whole video series is about uh, putting the basics in place and following the principles, right? So my results will be different from yours. Uh, Knowing that I've been weight training for the last 18, 20 years, and I've done it all. I've been at 67 kgs. I've been at 115 kgs, and yo-yoed between like 80, 90 kgs, and I've built a lot of muscle over the years, right? So for you, it might not be the case. And I've seen like a lot of people don't have the muscle mass that I have. So I don't want to put in the pictures because you're going to start comparing the results, right? So, but the idea is like, I've seen myself in the mirror. I can see a little bit changes. My family is traveling, and they're going to be back in 22 days. So I want to make sure I get the best results so that I use this 22 days focusing on my health, on my fitness, on this fat loss journey. And what I'm waiting for is when I go and pick them up from the airport and they see me, and they should be shocked. They're like, what happened in this 1 month, right? And I'm keeping that moment as a motivation point. And I'm going to push myself. I'm going to push myself to 1400 calories. So let's see how that goes. I have also scheduled a dry needling session today because I can feel there are a lot of knots on my back, especially on the wings and the shoulder and the triceps. Uh, it's always good to get a deep tissue massage and go for these physiotherapy sessions, especially if you feel that something isn't right, rather than pushing it for later, because uh, like a small problem can become a really big problem, and then you might have to stop working out, right? So as of now, I'm not doing the deep tissue massages because what I've noticed is whenever I do a deep tissue massage, it's almost like doing a weight training session, and the next day I'm extremely sore. And to recover from that deep tissue massage, I need to have good food, and on calorie deficit it becomes really difficult for me to recover from that deep tissue massage. So I'm not going to do it right now, but I'll still do the dry needling and the EMS, so that I can make I can get rid of those knots on my back and my shoulder. So let's see how that goes, and then I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow.